prevention. We have solutions that help with money laundering, something called cybersecurity or network intrusion. I sold $1 million of software to a European company based on cybersecurity, but that demo leveraged something called anomaly detection, which is a way of profiling what looks like a normal entry into the network versus a breach of security. And then tax audits and collections, that's a way of looking at fraudulent tax returns, scoring a tax return for its propensity for fraud. That's a whole branch of statistics, by the way, and there's many people available from IBM that will do breakout sessions on this. We're going to lightly touch on that today. From an industrial process optimization perspective, we support a lot of manufacturing applications, so different companies like companies that sell parts, maybe an air conditioning company is having problems with the failure of the various parts that are under warranty. We do warranty analytics, so does the competition. I know spss does that. And we also do predictive maintenance, which means we're trying to predict the propensity for a part to fail and when it will fail, how long that part will last before a failure occurs. The term is called mean time to failure, for those of you in the industrial field. Human capital management. So if you work in an HR capacity, we answer questions along the lines of, who are our best employees? How do we keep employees from leaving? Which prospects should we recruit? And then finally, crime analytics. We have a videotaped national reference from a crime analysis unit. It's actually a division of a police unit down in Texas that used SPSS to solve the crime problem, to predict the demographic of different urban areas that are likely to have crime versus those not likely. And that means you put additional police officers in that area as a deterrent. And then speaking of science, I talked earlier about genomics, but we are also deep in the fields of drug discovery, medical research, genetics. I do a lot of presentations to different pharmaceutical companies. Again, I'm going to broad brush, and you'll see that my sense of humor is based on like kind of over-categorizing things, but everybody I know in pharma uses spss, and 90% of them use regression. Okay? If I had a nickel for everyone in pharma who says, teach me how to do regression, I would be a millionaire. SPSS uses not only regression, but decision trees, neural networks, Bayesian networks. We use 5 times the modeling algorithms that most people who get out of grad school who learn only about regression use in a lifetime. So if you want to only use regression, don't use SPSS. If you want to broaden your mind and get your accuracy rates up and do types of modeling that are a little bit non-standard, this product might be for you. Okay. This is the modeler interface. This is what it looks like from a very high level. It's a high-performance data mining tool. It does text analytics as well. And again, to figure out the why behind a proactively built model, you need to have a use case. And a use case does one of 2 things. It either saves your company money and gets you promoted because you've given your management better ideas, or it increases the top line. It grows your revenue. And then you get promoted because you gave your management a great selling technique or a way of attracting and keeping customers. If you don't have either of these things, you don't have a predictive model that will have any additional ROI. You'll just have something that sits in the lab forever. Right? The idea is we want to put models into production and demonstrate a positive return and ROI. The final thought here is that analytics needs to be repeated and